Hi, Clayton. It's Dr. Buford. We're just getting started on the left shoulder here. We're looking in from the back to the front. Everything that you see is magnified 30 or 40 times on the screen. I'm going to check my zoom and make sure that we're zoomed out. There we go. And the first thing we look at on the right side is clear cannula is the biceps tendon. Here the biceps looks good. Look down at the biceps anchor. That actually looks pretty good. Okay. Then we'll pull back. We'll look around at the posterior shoulder. Here's the posterior labrum. The posterior humeral head. We'll come back around. We'll look down the front of the shoulder. And this anatomy looks pretty good. And then finally we'll look at this torn rotator cuff tendon and decide what we're going to do about it. Here's the area that showed there was a tear. We'll take our shaver in here. You can see how this extends here. Okay, let me see the spinal needle, please. Okay. We'll go ahead and pass a marker stitch through here. And then we'll change positions with your shoulder here in just a minute. Pause, please. Show me this. Show me the needle coming through the tendon. Okay. What we're showing you here is we're just taking off a little bit of the bone off of the anterior acromion. Okay, pause, please. Okay, there's a couple things we're looking at here. This is where the tendon's torn. You can see the marker stitch going into the cuff here, right there. And so a couple things. You can see, first of all, the inflammation on the bursal quite noticeable. You see how red injury look. Come over here. Okay. So I think we are going to go ahead and repair this. Pull the stitch. Pause, please. We'll unroof the tear now and show you some more in a second. Okay, so we've identified the tear. You can see, I just want to use this real quick. You can see the hole that we've opened up here. This is where the tenon wasn't healthy. Right in here, okay? You can see the posterior aspect of it here. And now what we're going to do is go ahead and take a spinal needle and basically mark our angle of attack with our suture anchor. There's the articular cartilage. We'd like to place a suture anchor right there. We'll go ahead and make a little nick in the skin. And so there's the articular cartilage, and this is where we're going to place our anchor. There's our screw coming down. We'll get this into the same hole. Push this one. Okay. And there's our sutures. We'll go ahead and make sure these are tight, that the anchor's tight. That feels good. And now we'll spread these apart here. And we're going to start from right to left because right on the screen is posterior. So we're going to go white, blue, black. You don't want to go on this side. We actually want to go on this side. We'll get that white one first. And that looks pretty good. Now we'll pull tight. I'm getting a little too close back. Just a touch more. Yeah, perfect. And now here's our suture hook. And we know that we want the sutures on this side, out of the way. Our hook is going to come down in this fashion here. And so we're going to hold this up and back to the, yeah, start there. And so we'll take this down and through. Pretty good shot right there. And then we'll go ahead and feed the relay. Now outside your shoulder, we'll go ahead and load the relay with that white suture. Rotate to about 3. Yeah. And then we'll pull that out. I'm going to need the blue blunt for this in a second here. Okay, and so now we'll reach in and get the partner stitch here. And then we're going to take out the next suture in line, which as we look at it is still the blue suture. So we'll come on this side. And we'll take this blue suture out here. Okay, so show that. Okay. And now on the right, look to the right, we're going to take, on the other right, yeah, we're going to take these sutures out of the way. So now those sutures are out of the way. We'll go ahead and pincher. like that. There we are coming through. And then just like before, we're going to go ahead and load that. Pull it tight like that. We'll reach in and get the partner suture. So we're going to reach in here and take out this other one. I'm going to look to the right. Now we're going to place this blue and white suture back in. There it is there. We'll reach in here and get the black suture. So look down. Okay, and so now we'll pull back. And now we'll get these sutures here. I got it. So show the blue one, the black one first. So see, this suture's coming in. Now we'll get the other sutures all together here. Okay, and so now all the sutures are coming out the front. We're going to reach in from the back and tie these one at a time. So the first one we want is this white suture. Okay, so you can see that now. Okay. Okay, pause. Let's show this white one. Okay, so we've tied the white suture. You can see it right here. That looks tight. And now we'll get the next one in line, which is the blue one. Okay, pause. Okay, so here's the white one, and now here's the blue one. You can see that's looking pretty tight, and now we'll go ahead and get this final suture, the black and white striped one. And we'll tie this in just a second. Pause. Okay, so now we've got 3 sutures tied. We've got the black one here, blue and white, and white. Okay, hold tight, I'm going to rotate. Hold that scope, I'm going to rotate. And as we rotate your arm, we can see that that looks very solid. We can make a little punch in the tuberosity to try and create a little bit of an additional healing response. And so we'll take a punch and see if we can't get a good spot to do that. So here's tuberosity. We'll punch down here. And I think that's looking pretty good. And all we have left to do now is to go ahead and come back. is to go ahead and place the pain pump catheter. So I think we'll get that done and show you some more and finish up and get you back to the recovery room in just a minute. Good luck to you now. Bye-bye.